Archangel Michael says, they tried to destroy you, but something terrible happened to them instead. You need to see this because the truth will shock you. This is not just another message, but a divine revelation about people who plotted against your life, your happiness, and your future. There's something powerful you must know about what the universe did to those who tried to harm you. It's not a coincidence that you found this message today. It's divine timing calling your name. The secret that's about to unfold will show you how heaven protects its chosen ones. What happened to your enemies will open your eyes in ways you never thought possible. This revelation isn't just about the past. It holds the power to transform how you see divine protection and spiritual warfare forever. What the universe did to those who tried to destroy you will prove that no weapon formed against you can prosper. Take a deep breath, because what's coming next is something your soul needs to hear. The spiritual law of consequences is real, and you're about to witness it in action. When innocent people are attacked, heaven responds with fierce protection. The terrible thing that happened to your enemies wasn't random, it was divine justice. This moment will show you that you are never alone in your battles. The universe has been fighting for you in ways you never knew. Your spirit is ready, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. The universe has aligned everything to bring you this exact revelation about divine justice. If you're ready to witness what happened to those who tried to destroy you, type Amen now, and prepare your heart to see the truth. Let this divine energy flow through you and anchor you in the knowledge of heaven's protection. Your readiness invites the blessing of understanding closer to your soul. Archangel Michael whispers, the attack was real, but so was the protection. There were people in your life who wanted to see you fail, fall, and disappear. They couldn't stand your light, your progress, or your blessings. These destroyers worked in darkness, spreading lies, blocking opportunities, and trying to break your spirit. They whispered poison about you, planted seeds of doubt in others' minds, and celebrated every time you stumbled. Some attacked you openly, while others smiled to your face but stabbed you behind your back. The weight of their hatred was heavy, and you felt it even when you couldn't name it. But what they didn't know is that touching someone under divine protection brings serious consequences. The universe was watching every move they made against you, like this video, to claim the divine protection that has been surrounding your life. You're stepping into awareness of heaven's fierce love for you, and this message is part of your spiritual awakening. Let this moment ground you in the truth that you are divinely guarded. The shield around you is stronger than any weapon your enemies could create. The people who tried to destroy you weren't random enemies. They were specifically threatened by who you are. Your light exposed their darkness, and they couldn't handle it. Some were jealous of your gifts, your peace, or the way others naturally trusted you. Others saw your potential and feared what you might become. A few were controlled by spiritual darkness that uses people to attack God's chosen ones. They coordinated their efforts, talking behind your back, sharing strategies to bring you down. These destroyers fed off each other's hatred, growing bolder in their attacks. They thought, if they could break you, they would win something for themselves. But they made a fatal mistake. They touched someone who belongs to the Most High. The universe doesn't take attacks on its children lightly, and these people were about to learn that lesson the hard way. Archangel Michael says, when darkness attacks light, heaven responds with power. The spiritual realm moved to defend you in ways your enemies never expected. Type 7977 to activate the divine justice that's been working on your behalf. This number sequence opens the gateway for you to witness heaven's protection in action. Your liberation from their evil intentions is complete, and clarity about who your real enemies were is coming into focus now. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $50. The universe recognizes this energy exchange and returns blessings of protection and favor into your life. The universe couldn't let their attack on you go unanswered. Divine forces that had been watching in silence suddenly moved into action. The spiritual law that governs all creation began to work against those who tried to harm you. What goes around comes around. But when someone attacks God's anointed, it comes back multiplied. Your enemies thought they were winning as they plotted and schemed, but they had no idea what was building against them in the spiritual realm. The very weapons they used to try to destroy you were being turned back on them. Their lies were about to become their prison. Their hatred was about to become their poison. The terrible thing that happened to them started small. Little failures, small setbacks, minor troubles. But these were just warnings. The universe was giving them a chance to stop, but they kept attacking you anyway. Then the real consequences began. The people who tried to destroy your reputation started losing theirs. Those who blocked your opportunities found their own doors slamming shut. The ones who spread lies about you began to be exposed for who they really were. Their own words started working against them as people saw through their deception. Relationships they thought were solid began to crack when others witnessed their cruelty. Success they had worked years to build started crumbling in their hands. Some lost jobs, others lost friends, and a few lost everything they valued most. The universe was showing them exactly what it felt like to be torn down. But this was only the beginning of what happened to those who dared to attack someone under divine protection. The terrible thing that befell them was beyond what anyone could have imagined. Justice was being served in real time. Type 11 to affirm your readiness to witness the full power of divine justice in action. You are protected and supported by heavenly forces as Archangel Michael stands beside you, revealing the complete truth about your enemy's fate. This moment requires spiritual strength because you're about to see how seriously heaven takes attacks on its children. The divine doesn't play games when someone tries to destroy what belongs to the Most High. Here's what happened to those who tried to destroy. You'll see, their own evil turned back on them like a boomerang of destruction. The lies they told about you became the truth people believed about them. The isolation they tried to create for you became their own prison of loneliness. Those who tried to steal your opportunities found themselves permanently blocked from advancement. The ones who attacked your character discovered their own secrets being exposed to everyone they cared about. Some lost their marriages when their cruelty was finally seen by their spouses. Others watched their children turn away in disgust after witnessing their parents' true nature. A few faced financial ruin as their dishonest dealings came to light. The universe gave them exactly what they tried to give you, but multiplied. Their weapons of destruction became instruments of their own downfall. This wasn't revenge. This was spiritual law in perfect operation. While they were busy trying to destroy you, Archangel Michael was busy protecting your destiny. Every lie they spread was deflected by divine truth. Every door they tried to close was opened by heavenly hands. Every relationship they attempted to poison was purified by divine love. You were shielded in ways you never knew, surrounded by spiritual warriors who blocked their attacks before they could reach your heart. The angels worked overtime to preserve your peace, your purpose, and your path. When you felt strong during their worst attacks, that was divine grace carrying you. When opportunities appeared just when you needed them most, that was heaven opening doors they tried to shut. Your protection wasn't luck, it was assignment. The Most High had already decided that their weapons would not prosper against you. Type 444 to align yourself with the divine protection that has been surrounding your life since day one. Each step you've taken has been guided and guarded by forces they couldn't see or understand. Trust in the process of divine justice as it continues to work on your behalf. Archangel Michael says, your enemies underestimated who they were fighting when they decided to attack someone covered by heaven's protection and favor. This experience didn't just protect you, it transformed you into a spiritual warrior who who understands divine justice. You learn to recognize fake friends, energy vampires, and spiritual attackers before they could do serious damage. The wisdom you gained from surviving their assault made you stronger, wiser, and more discerning than ever before. You discovered that your intuition was accurate when it warned you about certain people. The trial taught you that not everyone who smiles at you wishes you well. Most importantly, you learned that heaven fights for those who belong to the Most High. This knowledge changed how you move through the world, how you choose relationships, and how you protect your energy. The destroyers thought they were breaking you, but they were actually training you for your next level of spiritual authority and divine favor. Your name has been cleared in the spiritual realm, and your reputation restored in ways that matter most. The divine has set the record straight about who you really are versus the lies your enemies tried to spread. People who believed their deception are now seeing the truth about your character. Those who distanced themselves based on false information are realizing they were manipulated. Type 888 to claim the complete vindication and restoration flowing into your life right now. The universe is making sure everyone knows you were the victim, not the villain. Your innocence shines brighter now because it was tested and proven genuine. The light they tried to dim is now burning stronger than ever before. Heaven has given you back everything they tried to steal, plus interest for the pain they caused. Going forward, you carry a special mark of divine protection that warns potential attackers to stay away. The spiritual realm has put a notice on your life that says, "Touch not my anointed one." Anyone who tries to harm you from this point forward will face immediate consequences because heaven learned from this situation. Your guardian angels have been upgraded with extra authority to deal with spiritual attackers. The universe has created a buffer zone around your destiny that deflects negativity before it can reach you. Type 999 to embrace the protected life that stretches ahead of you. You are rising above past attacks into a future where your enemies cannot follow. The Most High has promoted you to a level where lesser spirits cannot operate. Your new spiritual altitude puts you beyond the reach of those who once tried to destroy you. Let this be a warning to anyone watching who has ever thought about attacking God's chosen ones. Divine justice is real, and it never sleeps. The universe protects its children with fierce love and terrible consequences for those who dare to harm them. For you, beloved, walk confidently, knowing that heaven fights your battles and wins your wars. Archangel Michael says, "You are stronger than you realize because you survived what was meant to destroy you." The divine is with you, guiding your steps and guarding your future. You are never alone in this journey, and your victory is guaranteed by heavenly decree.